Let's start with the base coat colors. For your index finger, paint it 2 coats of white. For your middle finger, paint it a light green. For your ring and thumb, paint it black. You'll notice that my black is coming off a little bit weird. It's a little bit dry, but once we add the top coat to it, it'll level right out. Okay, I couldn't get the black to cooperate, so instead, paint the entire thumb white. And lastly, I'm just gonna paint the pinky orange. For our first white nail, we're gonna turn this one into our candy corn nail. So taking our striper, I'm gonna use a little bit of the orange nail polish and create a stripe a little bit off center from our nail. Using the orange again, create another stripe on the opposite far side of your nail. We'll do the exact same thing, but this time with yellow. For our middle finger and the green base coat nail, this is gonna become our young Frankenstein nail. First, take your striper and a little bit of the black polish and start outlining his hair. His bangs are very jagged. I wish I knew I'd run out of nail polish when I was at the store, but we're gonna have to get a bit creative here. So I picked out a super dark purple and a dark maroon to take place of our black during this tutorial. I can't even believe it. But back to Frankie. I'm still going to use that striper, but instead of black, I will be using a super dark plummy purple. Next, just using a regular old bobby pin, I'm gonna kind of bend it a little bit. Taking one side of the bobby pin, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of white, and then I'm gonna dab it onto Frankie here to give him some eyeballs. Make him as big or as little as you want. The bigger they are, the cuter he is. Using the same bobby pin and that plummy color we used for his hair, go ahead and add 2 little teeny tiny eyeballs. Using that striper again and that same plum color, go ahead and make his mouth. To make him not look so surprised, we'll add a little bit of eyebrows on him. For our matte black nail, I'm going in with the striper and a little bit of white polish to create a spider web. And the best way that I can explain it is start in one corner and start drawing long lines from that one corner, and then draw smaller lines in between those bigger lines. I know, it's confusing, just follow along. From my personal experience, the less smaller lines you have on your nails, the better it looks. For your thumbnail, take your light tan nail polish and your striper and just start going crazy over the white with this tan color. It's okay if the colors blend into one another. Just make sure that a little bit of the white is still peeking through. Do the exact same thing, but with the darker tan color. Next, I'm just going to go over my nail very quickly with nothing on the striper except what was left over, creating messy horizontal lines. Next, using the same striper and a little bit of our dark maroon, I'm going to create an area where the mummy's eyes will be. Then using my bobby pin and just a little bit of white, I'm going to create the mummy's eyes within that socket. Now use a little bit of your nail polish remover and your Q-tip to clean up your edges. Last step is to apply a mattifying coat on top of all your nails. So these are your final nails. I know they're not perfect, but they were so much fun to make and they're so accomplishable at home. Leave down below which one was your favorite, and happy holidays!